A consultant for a developer that's hoping to build housing in Walton County has stirred up a bit of a hornet's nest. Before county commissioners rejected the development last Tuesday, the consultant distributed a voter registration information pamphlet on 18 opponents of the project. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, some are now calling for an investigation into that incident.
4 of Walton County's 5 commissioners acknowledged they received a document that included the voter registration information of 18 people. All 18 had spoken against the so-called Blackstone project's 2,400 proposed 2-story homes in the Mossy Head community.
Y'all just become the little Hitlers of the world, because if people are scared to death that their names could have been read out today and their voting records, that is an absolute embarrassment to the county. It's an embarrassment to these developers.
Commissioner Dan Curry says the document was placed under his office's exterior doormat by Halsey Bashirs, a consultant involved in the Blackstone development. Curry says Bashirs tried to set up a meeting between the two of them to discuss the document.
A couple days later, he did call me to go over the document, but I figured he would go over the questions that those 18 folks stood up there and asked. But instead, he proceeded to just tell me exactly what was on the document with their voting history, and I just didn't get a good feeling about that.
Curry says the document was misleading at first glance, with the front page containing renderings of lot sizes and the model home.
But then I flipped the page, and it's handwritten. The 18 people spoke. So many didn't vote for you, or not me personally, but didn't vote for the commissioners. 3 don't even live in the area. So, I mean, to me, he's trying to insinuate that none of those 18 people really count.
Bashir says his intention was to provide equal transparency from speakers at commission meetings as their testimony moves commissioners' opinion. The commissioners have the right to know who is speaking. Bashir goes on writing, "There was never any ill intent to sway a vote either way. The information I provided was all public record and nothing wrong as a commissioner made it out." Commissioner Curry says he worries this incident will hinder citizens from wanting to speak at meetings in the future, especially about controversial topics like the Blackstone development.
You have this opportunity where you have probably 14 or 15 of these people have never spoken at a BCC meeting before. Do you think they're going to come back and speak again? They're going to think long and hard before they do that, because who knows what's going to be slid under somebody's rug the next time around.
It should be noted that most voter registration information is public record, but not all.
Some of the folks may have stipulations where they're not a public record. Law enforcement, judges, stuff like that, that stuff is redacted.
After reviewing the document, Walton County Supervisor of Elections Ryan Messer released a statement saying, "I can confirm that the voter information was publicly accessible and did not contain protected or confidential data. However, in a few instances, the document appears to contain inaccuracies when compared to official voter records." Walton County's Republican Executive Committee urged Messer to conduct an investigation to determine if criminal charges are warranted. Bashir says he welcomes an investigation to help spread awareness of what is public record, saying the same process served him well during his terms in the Florida House and in other consulting jobs. But Curry says the information was irrelevant in his decision-making process.
I don't care if you're a Democrat, I don't care if you're a Republican, I don't care if you're an independent, I don't care if you voted or you didn't vote.
Commissioners voted 5-0 against the development, saying it was for the public's overall well-being.
By putting they don't live in the area, or they live in Defuniak Springs, or they live in South Walton, it still concerns everybody.
In Walton County, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Curry says if developers appeal the project, he'd like to see some compromises that would better promote safety. Supervisor of Elections Ryan Messer says citizens should find out if they qualify for an exemption to shield their voter records. To read his full statement and find out how you can qualify, you can go to our website, mypanhandle.com.